channel. So what you see here is not what you're gonna get in the video. I kind of just had to do like 2 days of filming for this, just because there's just so much I had to do. It's entirely insane how busy I have been with so much stuff that's going on. Yeah, and there's times where like I literally, my anxiety kicks in, because it's like I have meetings with this to do this, and then I'm on my phone with trying to deal with something else that's happening next month, and then I have a trip coming up, and then something else for next year, and it's just like insane. But the video is basically on how these brushes, I did a video again on, talked about each of these Walgreens brand brushes. So I'm gonna basically do a look. I'm not really showing you like a whole tutorial. I'm just showing you on the brushes, on how they work, if they're really worth it, and whatnot. So yeah, if you want to see if these brushes are worth buying at Walgreens, then keep on watching. I'm gonna go in with the Dream Street Palette from ColourPop with the collab Kathleen Lights. So this is the brush I'm gonna use, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this shade right here. I'm going to go ahead and pick that one up. See how good these brushes are. Now, I do love the powder brush that I've been using. It's just, it works really good wonders. So I'm just going to go in and see how this works. So far, so good, guys. It has like the sturdiness to it, where it really blends well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of that shade again. How this works. I really like this. I still didn't get my eyebrows done. Oh yeah, same brush. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this one right there. Pick up a little bit of that one. And if you have like light shades, I mean, you can go ahead and use the same brush. So this is what I'm gonna do. And then just kind of go under it just to get more dimension. Again, I'm not doing like a real like tutorial with this eye look. But if you want to know, I will show you. But basically, I'm just mainly concentrated on these brushes to see if they give us some good, to see if I'm gonna give them a good review. Basically, so far so good. This brush is amazing for like the cost of it. If you don't want to spend so many brushes, like, again, this video that I did where it shows every single brush in the set of it and everything will be in the description in the bottom, because I did do a video on these brushes. This video is a little different from the first one. This was just basically actually using the brushes and see if they're even any good. And so far, it's good. And I'm just gonna go in right here, bring the corner up right here a little bit, and then brush it inwards. So start off on the corner and then bring it in a little bit higher. You want to leave like this little head and get this one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get some of this a little tart shape tape, just a dab of it only, because I'm going to just do like a little bit, not too much of a cut crease. I just want a very tiny bit. I'm just going to apply this, and I'm just going to go in like not too far up, because normally I will go higher than what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go up to right there. And this brush actually works pretty good for that. I'm gonna use the same brush that I just used, but I'm gonna use the other side, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one right there. Pick that up. Oops. Tap, and then I'm just gonna apply, wrong way, that. Oh yes, works good. I'm gonna go in with this one right here. As you can tell, the other one that I used was more of a like longer one. I'm gonna use this little sturdy one, and I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right there, pick that up, tap, and then I'm just kind of smoke it a little bit because I want a little bit more of a smokiness. And I'm just gonna go in with this brush. So far, guys, these brushes actually work pretty good. You cannot beat that price. So okay, guys, so I'm gonna use my own brush for this part because it doesn't have a, oh, it does, like this one you can use it if you're not going to use like a cut crease. You can go ahead and use this one for it, but because I use that, I'm just going to use this brush to apply up here. But those brushes actually work really good. So I put everything else on, and then I'm going to go in with my air spun powder, and I'm going to use this powder brush. You can see it's kind of dirty because I used it yesterday, but I really love this brush to put the powder. Now all these brushes are actually pretty good, the ones that I tried, and this is by far my favorite powder brush. Like, it's just amazing. Yes, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my face and then I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I kind of changed because it's been so hot here finally, and I hate it. I love winter, so I'm really glad that we had like a nice like long winter where I'm from. But anyway, back to what the whole point of this video is. These brushes I actually really recommend if you're trying to like get into makeup, or you're just looking for a whole new set like me, or you know, like a cheaper route if you know someone's trying to get into it. And just hopefully I'm not dropping all of them. These I got them at Walgreens. Again, like I've said before, again, it's also not sponsored whatsoever. I'm always at Walgreens. But yeah, if you want to pick these up, they are at Walgreens. You have your face brushes, and then you have your eye makeup brushes. I really think that these are really worth the money. I think the face ones were $10.99 and the eye makeup are $9.99. I think that they are really nice. They actually work really well. They are the synthetic brushes, and they are not tested on animals, which is really good. And I just love the packaging. I think it's just really nice and sleek and really small compared to like a regular size brush. Let's just get one that's dirty, don't mind me. But wait, these are the, actually, you know what, these are the same size as the, so as you may know, this look is totally different than what I did in this video. Yeah, I got like so busy right after. It was just insane, but I still wanted to finish this video. So basically, I'm not really doing like a whole tutorial on this video. It's mainly on how these brushes worked and my dog Piper, which is acting so crazy. Back to the main reason for this video, these brushes that I talked about, which was, I'll link again that video on how I describe each brush. They are really worth the money. They are very inexpensive. A whole set for a face brush was $10.99, and the eye makeup brushes were $9.99, and you really can't beat that, especially if you go to Walgreens a lot like I do. You can use like your points, you know, you get points or whatever. I don't know if you all know this, but you get like more points if you buy like Walgreen things, I guess, like things that are made by Walgreens, basically like Walgreen brand. And I really like these. I think these work really well. My favorite brush is this one. I've been using it since I got it. I just love the way it sets everything, my powder, especially once I come home after a long day and I feel like my face is just kind of oily. I gotta just powder up and then be on the go again. I just really love this brush. It's just amazing. I honestly love this brush right here, which is the blending brush. It works incredibly. This one too, to apply the eyeshadow itself. This is a lipstick brush, like, you know, to apply your lips. I don't use that kind of lipstick, but I did kind of put a little bit of eyeshadow, and I just kind of smoked it on the bottom lash line, which I think would work really well. This one I haven't used, but I know I'm going to use this. You know, I don't use it for foundation. I basically use these kind of brushes for mask at night. I'll just get into my facial mask and I'll just put that on there. But all in all, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say I really like these brushes. I really recommend them. Again, if you're trying to, you know, get a collection or looking for new brushes but don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on it, I think you should check those out at Walgreens. I think they are really worth it. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys like this video. I'm laughing because I had to redo this several times because Piper was just barking. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Go ahead and slam that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified for future videos. And until then, I will see you guys in this next video. My next video. Bye.